If you think being alone after 60 is the worst thing that can happen, think again. Being alone isn't the problem. The real struggles are quieter, invisible, and often go unnoticed. They hide in the small moments: the lack of respect, the absence of understanding, the days that feel heavy even when you're with someone. Most people never talk about these things, but after 60, they matter more than anything else. As the great writer Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." But there's another truth she didn't say: not all togetherness is good. Sometimes, being with the wrong person quietly drains your energy, steals your peace, and makes life far more miserable than being alone ever could. And as Rumi wisely said, the wound is the place where the light enters you. This means that even moments of solitude, even the quiet challenges we face alone, can bring growth, wisdom, and true inner peace if we understand them. In this video, I'm going to share 5 things that quietly decide whether your later years are full of joy, peace, and fulfillment, or stress, frustration, and regret. If you have all 5, consider yourself truly lucky. If you have 4, you're doing well. Even 3 can still bring comfort and happiness. So before worrying about being alone, let's discover these hidden keys to a happier, more meaningful life after 60. The things that really matter, yet no one talks about. Number 1. Owning your own home. If you have your own home after 60, consider yourself truly lucky. Having a place that's entirely yours where you can relax, make decisions freely, and create a space that reflects your personality is a gift that many people never get. Owning a home brings more than just shelter. It gives security, a sense of stability, and the freedom to enjoy life without worrying about rent increases or being asked to move. It allows you to arrange your garden, decorate your living room any way you like, and simply enjoy quiet mornings with a cup of coffee, listening to the world wake up outside your window. Your home becomes your sanctuary, a place where memories are built, and peace can truly flourish. Take Elizabeth in Vienna. She bought a small, sunlit apartment decades ago. Today, at 68, she spends her mornings tending to her balcony plants, reading novels in her cozy living room, and inviting friends over for tea whenever she likes. The joy she feels isn't just from the space itself, but from knowing it's hers, a place where she can live fully on her own terms, free from worry, free to make her own schedule, free to enjoy life. Then there's Marco, who lives in a charming villa in Florence that he inherited from his parents. Every evening, he sits in his courtyard, the golden sunset painting the sky, sipping a glass of Chianti, feeling the comfort of walls that have witnessed generations of laughter and stories. On weekends, he hosts his grandchildren, sharing tales of old Florence, watching them run and play in the garden he calls his own. The happiness of having a space that belongs to him, where family can gather and memories are made, is something money cannot buy. In Copenhagen, Ingrid found her small seaside apartment after retiring. Now, at 66, she wakes to the gentle sound of waves, drinks her morning coffee on the balcony, and invites neighbors over for small music evenings, filling her home with laughter and music. Her apartment allows her to create her own rhythm in life, pursue hobbies she loves, and enjoy moments of quiet contentment that she never imagined possible before. Owning a home isn't just about property. It's about freedom, peace of mind, independence, and joy. It becomes a foundation that quietly transforms every day, turning ordinary moments into a life filled with happiness, comfort, and satisfaction. Number 2. Strong legs and mobility. After 60, nothing brings more happiness and freedom than strong legs and the ability to move easily. Being able to walk without pain, climb stairs without fear, or take a long stroll in the park is a gift that many people take for granted until it's gone. Strong legs give you independence, energy, and confidence. They allow you to explore, enjoy nature, meet friends, and feel alive every day. Every step you take without struggle is a reminder of the simple joys of life: a morning walk in the crisp air, dancing at a family gathering, or walking along the beach with the sun on your face. Consider Hans in Munich. At 72, he wakes up every morning and takes a brisk walk along the Isar River. He feels the cool breeze on his face, watches the ducks on the water, and exchanges friendly greetings with neighbors who also come for their morning walks. His strong legs allow him to move freely, enjoy the beauty of the city, and feel connected to his community. Every step is a celebration of independence and vitality, a gift he never wants to lose. Then there's Clara in Lisbon, who loves gardening. At 68, she spends hours tending to her roses and vegetables in her backyard. She bends, kneels, and moves around effortlessly, feeling her body strong and capable. Last week, she joined her grandchildren for a game of tag in the park, running and laughing without losing breath. For Clara, her legs are not just limbs, they are her freedom, her joy, and her ability to live life fully even after retirement. Strong legs after 60 are more than just physical strength. They are a doorway to happiness, independence, and everyday adventures. They let you live life on your terms, enjoy every moment, and feel the simple joy of being able to move freely, without limitation or worry. If you're enjoying these tips for a happier, more fulfilling life after 60, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I share stories, advice, and simple secrets that make your later years truly joyful. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and tell me which of these things do you already have in your life. Number 3. Deep friendships and social connections. After 60, nothing adds more warmth, joy, and meaning to life than true friendships. It's not about how many people you know or how many acquaintances you have on social media. Those are often surface-level connections. What truly matters is having real friends who understand you, support you, and bring happiness into your life. Friends who celebrate your successes, lift you when you're down, and walk beside you through challenges are worth more than dozens of casual relationships that fade when life gets difficult. Think about the quiet mornings when you wake up feeling tired or worried, or the evenings when memories of the past make you feel nostalgic or lonely. True friends are the ones who notice these small things and respond with kindness. They are the ones who make you feel seen, valued, and understood. Having just a few friends like this after 60 can completely transform your life, giving you emotional stability, joy, and a sense of belonging that no money, status, or material possession can ever replace. Take Henrik from Copenhagen, for example. At 71, Henrik had spent much of his life focused on work and appearances. He knew many people, attended countless events, and had dozens of friends on social media. But when he suffered a minor stroke, most of those people disappeared. They didn't call, didn't visit, didn't offer help. It was only Jens, his friend since university, who immediately came over, helped him with daily chores, accompanied him to medical appointments, and stayed by his side through recovery. For Henrik, that experience taught him the invaluable truth: quality matters far more than quantity. One true friend who genuinely cares is worth more than 100 shallow connections. Then there's Sophie from Paris, who met her friends decades ago in a small painting class. Now at 67, these friends meet every week at a café in Montmartre. They share stories, laughter, and sometimes tears. Sophie remembers when she lost her husband 5 years ago. She was heartbroken, lost, and didn't know how to cope with life's emptiness. Her friends didn't just comfort her with words, they helped with practical things too, accompanied her to appointments, shared meals, and simply sat with her in silence when she couldn't speak. That support gave her strength, peace, and the courage to rebuild her life. In Barcelona, Isabel at 68 spends her evenings with a small circle of neighbors who play music and share stories. One winter, she fell and injured her hip, leaving her temporarily immobile. Her friends immediately organized a schedule to help her cook, clean, and attend medical checkups. This act of care showed her the real value of friendship. It's not just about shared laughter, but about standing together when life becomes difficult. Number 4. Regular income/financial stability. Let's talk about something many people don't think about enough: regular income. At this stage of life, money isn't just numbers. It's freedom. It's dignity. It's the ability to make choices without feeling helpless. Let me share a couple of stories with you. Mr. James is 68, a retired school teacher living in Ohio. His children live out of state, and he has some health problems. Every month, he receives a small pension. Because of that pension, he can buy his medicines without worrying. treat himself to a small coffee at the cafe, even help a neighbor or donate a little to his local church. He once told me, "This little income gives me independence. I don't have to ask anyone for help, and that makes me feel alive." Now let's meet Mr. Robert. He's the same age, also retired, but he never had a stable income or savings. Last year, he ended up in the hospital after a minor heart procedure. He needed money for his co-pays, medications, and daily care. He had to borrow from friends and even his adult children. Every day felt stressful. Every decision, even taking medicine on time, was a struggle. The difference between Mr. James and Mr. Robert wasn't just the money. It was peace of mind. The ability to make choices without fear. The freedom to live life on your terms. If you have a regular income, even a small one, consider yourself lucky. It allows you to enjoy life, stay independent, and avoid stress that many people face at this age. And here's the truth: it's never too late. Even small steps today, like starting a modest savings plan or organizing your finances, can give you this freedom and peace in the years ahead. Think about it for a moment. Do you have this freedom today, or are you still depending on others for daily expenses? Share in the comments. Your story might help someone else realize they're not alone. Mrs. Helen is 68 years old. She lives alone in her small apartment in Chicago. A retired nurse, she spent decades caring for others, but now she faced a challenge of her own. Last year, she had to be admitted to the hospital after a sudden health scare. While lying there, she realized how vulnerable she had become. She needed money for her medications, co-pays, and basic care, but she didn't have enough saved. She had to call her daughter and even borrow from a friend just to cover her hospital stay. She told me later, her voice shaking, "I felt powerless. I had spent my life helping everyone else, and suddenly I couldn't even take care of myself. It was terrifying to feel so dependent." Now imagine someone with even a modest pension or regular income. They could handle the same situation without panic. They could pay for medicines, get help when needed, and maintain their independence. The difference isn't just money. It's peace of mind. It's the freedom to live with dignity, choice, and calm. Number 5, Children/family support. Let's talk about something that touches every heart: children and family support. At this stage of life, it's not about how many people you know, or how many friends you have. It's about having someone who truly cares, someone you can rely on when life gets tough. Let me tell you a story. The story of Mrs. Clara. Mrs. Clara is 72 years old. A widow, she lives in her home in Atlanta. Her health isn't perfect. She has arthritis that makes moving around painful, but her heart is still full. What keeps her going, she told me, is her daughter. Every morning, her daughter calls to check on her, helps her with appointments, and even just sits with her to share a cup of tea and conversation. Mrs. Clara said to me, "I don't have millions in the bank, and my body isn't what it used to be. But knowing my daughter cares, knowing I am not alone, that is everything. That is what keeps me going every day." Now, imagine someone the same age, living completely alone, with no children or family nearby. Every small problem, groceries, medicine, even a doctor visit, becomes a stress, a reminder that they have to do everything by themselves. Children and family don't have to be perfect. They just have to show up when it matters. Their love, presence, and support can make life lighter, happier, and more meaningful. If you still have your children or close family involved in your life, you are truly blessed. Even a single person who cares about you can make all the difference in your daily happiness and peace of mind. Then there's Mrs. Linda, 69, living in a small town in Texas. She had a minor fall at home and couldn't get up for hours. She doesn't live with her children, but her son, who works long hours, dropped everything to come and help her. He arranged medical care, stayed with her for 2 days, and even called neighbors to check in. Mrs. Linda said, "I realize that even if my children are busy with their lives, when it matters most, they will be there. That feeling, it's priceless. It made me feel loved and safe, even in the scariest moment." These stories show something important: children and family don't have to be perfect. They just need to show up when it matters. Even one person who truly cares can make life brighter, safer, and more meaningful. If you still have your children or family involved in your life, you are truly blessed. Their love and presence are more valuable than anything else at this stage of life. Think about it: who in your family makes your life better just by being there? Share in the comments. Your story might remind someone else how important family support really is. If you're finding value in this video, if these stories are making you reflect on your own life, or reminding you of what really matters, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. I hope today's video gave you some useful insights, or maybe even inspired you to make small changes that can make a big difference in your life. Remember, it's never too late to take care of yourself, to strengthen your body, to nurture meaningful relationships, or to follow your dreams even after 60, 70, or 80. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button. It may seem small, but it helps more people discover these tips and stories that can improve their lives. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. That way, you'll get every new video I make, full of advice, real-life stories, and small habits that can make your life healthier, happier, and more fulfilling. Life after 60 can be full of joy, purpose, and peace, and sometimes all it takes is one small change to start that journey. I'd also love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe tell me which tip or story touched your heart, or share something from your own life that could inspire others. Your experience matters, and you never know who you might help by speaking up. Always remember, taking care of your mind, body, and heart isn't selfish. It's the best gift you can give yourself, and it's never too late to start. So take a deep breath, smile, and step into today with purpose. I'll see you in the next video.